Welcome to Maths Companion. We started learning mathematics by learning numbers. Can you think of a world without numbers? We need numbers for everything. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are using numbers in our day-to-day life. Today, we are going to learn numbers again. Let us start the fourth chapter, New Numbers. We are going to discuss the first part of the lesson, lengths and numbers. Let us draw a square. Now, through the diagonal of this square, let us draw a larger square like this. We know the area of the large square is twice the area of the smaller one. Suppose the side of the small square is 1 meter. Then its area is 1 meter square. Since the area of the large square is twice the area of the small square, the area of the large square is 2 square meters. What is the length of the sides of the large square? When the sides of a square are 1 meter, then its area is 1 square meter. Here the area of the large square is 2 square meters. So definitely the sides of the large square are more than 1 meter. When the sides of a square are 2 meters, then its area is 4 square meters. Here the area of the large square is 2 square meters. That means the sides of the large square are less than 2 meters. Therefore, the sides of the large square are in between 1 meter and 2 meter. Can it be any fraction between 1 and 2? Let us check. Area of this large square is 2 square meters. Therefore, square of its side must be 2. Can it be 1 and a half? If 1 and a half is the side of this square, then 1 and a half square must be equal to 2. Let us find the square of 1 and a half. We know how to find the square of numbers ending in half easily. Take the number part, multiply it by the next number. 1 into 2 is 2. Then put 1 by 4. That is 1 and a half square is equal to 2 1 by 4. It is more than 2. That means the side of the large square cannot be 1 and a half. Actually, it is less than 1 and a half. Now let us take 1 1 by 4 and check. If the side of this square is 1 1 by 4, its square must be equal to 2. What is the square of 1 1 by 4? 1 1 by 4 means 1 plus 1 by 4. We know a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. That is square of the first number plus 2 into first number into second number plus square of the second number. So this can be written as 1 square plus 2 into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 whole square. 1 square is 1, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 1 by 4 is 1 by 2, and 1 by 4 square is 1 by 16. When we multiply this 2 by 8, we get denominator 16. So we have to multiply the numerator also by 8. That means 1 by 2 can be written as 8 by 16. 8 by 16 plus 1 by 16 is 9 by 16. 1 plus 9 by 16 is 1 9 by 16. Clearly this is less than 2. That means the side of the large square cannot be 1 1 by 4. Can it be 1 1 by 3? Let us check by taking the square of 1 1 by 3. This is 1 plus 1 by 3. Therefore, the square is 1 square plus 2 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 square. 1 square is 1, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 1 by 3 is 2 by 3, and 1 by 3 whole square is 1 by 9. When we multiply the denominator by 3, it becomes 9. So let us multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. So 2 by 3 is equal to 6 by 9. 6 by 9 plus 1 by 9 is 7 by 9. 1 plus 7 by 9 is 1 7 by 9. This is less than 2, but it is closer to 2 than 1 1 by 4 square. That means the side of this large square cannot be 1 by 3. Like this, we can try many fractions and we can find fractions whose squares are closer and closer to 2. But never do we get a fraction whose square is exactly 2. That means the square of any fraction is not 2. This is the diagonal of this square and side of the large square. That means square of the diagonal of the small square is the area of the large square. Therefore, if the diagonal of a square of side 1 meter is a fractional multiple of 1 meter, then the square of that fraction must be 2. But there is no fraction whose square is 2. That means the diagonal of a square of side 1 cannot be expressed as a fraction. We have several such numbers which cannot be expressed as a natural number or a fraction. For example, look at this picture. A square of side 1 unit is drawn. A right triangle on this diagonal is drawn. This side is 1 unit. What is the length of the hypotenuse of this right triangle? Let us draw squares on all its sides. Draw a square of side 1 unit. Draw its diagonal. Draw a perpendicular of 1 unit at one of its ends. Now join these two to get the right triangle. We have to find the length of the hypotenuse or this length. For that, let us draw squares on all its sides like this. Square of the base and the area of the square with base as side are same. That means base square and area of this square are same. Similarly, altitude square and area of this square are same. Hypotenuse square and area of this green square are same. The side of this small square is 1 unit and this square is drawn on the diagonal of the small square. Therefore, area of this square is 2 times the area of this square. Since the side of the small square is 1 unit, its area is 1 square unit. Therefore, the area of this square is 2 times the area of this square or 2 square units. This side is 1 unit, therefore the area of this square is 1 square unit. The area of this square is equal to hypotenuse square. We know hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. That is, area of this square is equal to 2 plus 1 or area of this square is equal to 3. That means square of hypotenuse is 3. If the length of this hypotenuse is a fractional multiple of 1, then the square of this fraction must be 3. We have seen that square of any fraction cannot be 2. In the same way, the square of any fraction cannot be 3. That means the length of the hypotenuse of this right triangle also cannot be expressed as a fraction. Suppose we want to make a cube of volume 2 cubic meters. What should be the length of its sides? We know volume of a cube equal to a cube, where a is a side of the cube. If the volume of the cube is 2 cubic meters, then the third power of the side of the cube must be 2. But third power of any fraction is not 2. So the length of a side of this cube cannot be expressed as a fraction. Thus, there are many instances where we need lengths which cannot be expressed as fractions. We have to make a new kind of number to denote measures which cannot be expressed as fractions. Let us take our first example. How do we denote the length of the diagonal of a square of side 1 unit? 1 unit means it can be 1 centimeter or 1 meter or 1 kilometer, etc. The area of the square with this diagonal as side is 2 square units. Therefore, we can say it in another way. How do we denote the side of a square of area 2? For a square with length of a side denoted by a natural number or a fraction, this length is square root of the area. That is, the length of a side of a square of area 4 is root 4 or 2. The length of a side of a square of area 2 1 by 4 is root of 2 1 by 4 or 1 and a half. Like this, we write the length of a side of a square of area 2 as root 2. Now we have to find the size of root 2. We do this by finding fractions closer and closer to root 2. We know 1.4 square is 1.96, but 1.5 square is 2.25. Therefore, root 2 is in between 1.4 and 1.5. Now let us take 1.41 square, that is 1.9881. But 1.42 square is 2.0164. That means the value of root 2 is in between 1.41 and 1.42. 1.414 square is 1.999396. 1.415 square is 2.002225. Therefore, the value of root 2 is in between 1.414 and 1.415. 1.4142 square is 1.99996164. 1.4143 square is 2.00024449. Therefore, the value of root 2 is in between 1.4142 and 1.4143. 1.41421 square is 1.999989921. 1.41422 square is 2.0000182084. That means value of root 2 is in between 1.41421 and 1.41422. That means 1.4, 1.41, 1.414, 1.4142, 1.41421, etc. get closer and closer to root 2. Or we can say root 2 equal to 1.41421, etc. Root 2 is equal to 1.41421, etc. We can say root 2 is approximately equal to 1.4 if we take up to one decimal place. This symbol denotes approximately equal to. Or we can say root 2 is approximately equal to 1.41 for up to 2 decimal places. Like this, the length of the side of a square of area 3 is root 3. Doing as we have done in the case of root 2, we can see that 1.7, 1.73, 1.73, etc. get closer and closer to root 3. Therefore, we can say root 3 equal to 1.73205, etc. Or we can say root 3 is approximately equal to 1.7 or root 3 is approximately equal to 1.73. In general, for any positive number, the length of a side of a square of area x is written as root x. In some cases, root x would be a natural number or a fraction. For example, root 4 equal to 2, root 9 equal to 3, root of 2 1 by 4 equal to 1 and a half, etc. In other cases, we compute fractions whose squares get closer and closer to x and write root x in decimal form. Today we have learned these points. The square of any fraction is not 2. The diagonal of a square of side 1 cannot be expressed as a fraction. Root 2 is approximately equal to 1.41. Root 3 is approximately equal to 1.73. Now there is a homework. In the picture, the square on the hypotenuse of the topmost right triangle is drawn. Calculate the area and the length of a side of the square. In the next video, we shall discuss the remaining part. Till then, bye.